Well, hello, and welcome back, y'all. Today, I'm going to walk you through the completed Pinterest build. And yeah, I don't think it's too bad at all. I kind of like it. It's, a little different. It doesn't have a dining room or an office, but that's all right. We'll make it work. And I think I did. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let's just get into it. Okie dokie. Here we are. She is all done. And I really like it. It didn't turn out so bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than what it is, but it's not bad at all. I kind of like it. Definitely different, but I like it. So we have all the greenery out here. I added a swing set on this side and a bicycle. And on the porch, I added a little bench over here on the right, and on the left, we have a planter box as well as the mailbox in the front as well. More greenery over here. My typical flowers under the tree. Added a soccer ball, a telescope, and a water balloon bucket. And over here on this side of the house, we have your trash bin area, I suppose. So the trash bins that go out to the street to get picked up or whatever are going to be in there so you can't see them from the street. I also added some terrain paint just to make it look a little more realistic. I like it. So we've got down here on this downstairs balcony, I suppose, we have some greenery and a little bistro table with a hanging plant. On the second story balcony in the back, same thing, just some plants and a bistro table. I did go ahead and add these little awning things because I kind of felt like there needed to be something over the door. It was just too flat for me. So I did add that, and I added it also to the side balcony here, which I added a little chair to sit in, a table with a plant, and then another plant over there. So, and I did also change the fencing. I like this fencing better. I think it works better for the build. It's not exactly what the build had, but it's pretty darn close. And then on this front balcony, I just have the Don't Wake the Llama table and two hanging plants off of the balcony, which I think look pretty good too. On the upper deck, it looks so cool. I love this. We have your grill over here with a table for 6 with a little summer drink tray over there, 2 loungers with a little table in the middle, and then your gardening area up here with a little gardening table and a umbrella table with some chairs around it. I also added the little awning over that door, some wind chimes, and I also added some lights on all 4 corners and then kind of in the middle as well. So that way there was a little bit more light up on the upper deck, but everything else is pretty well lit up. It's not so bad. It's not the brightest, but it doesn't have to be. So if you're ready, we're going to go inside. As you walk in through the front door, you do have the living room, which is over here off to the left. A little bit of decor, not a lot. It was kind of difficult for me to find places to put decor, but that's all right. So we've got kind of like a mustard yellow wall over there and a tan wall over there. So this would be like a feature wall. I also have a hanging plant and a floor plant, as well as a little bit of decor on the coffee table with a cute little rug that matches the wall and sofa and the living room in and of itself pretty darn well, if I do say so myself. Over on this side of the living room, we've got the TV wall with the TV gaming station and radio with a little kind of bookcase TV stand, plant blankets, and then, your little mail spot there with some decor up there as well. So I kind of like that area too. The laundry room area has the big fork and spoon on top. When you walk in, you've got washer and dryer over here. We've got some laundry that was just done. A few little knickknacks for cleaning, decor, and then your broom and dustpan. That's it. Nothing else. Then here is our cute little kitchen, which I don't think turned out so bad. I think it's kind of cute. So you've got the upper cabinets, the tall pantry, all your appliances, a little bit of clutter. And I added some plants on these 3 shelves under the window here, which I think worked out pretty well for the build. I think it's really cute, especially since the window's so high, because those are the short windows. And then the dish rack that attaches to the wall, which I really like as well. And then, of course, a little bar top so that you can sit and eat, because there's not a lot of places to eat. If we keep going, we've got this little nook over here. I did take out the little closet that was there because it just wasn't working for me. It was too crowded with this being 3 doors in one place and all of that. So I took it out and it worked out perfectly for a little table for 2. So 4 people can eat at the same time sitting down in the kitchen-ish area and then, sit on the living room couch or whatever. But I do have a little menu, a little plant on the wall, and then some wall decor there with some short windows, which I believe I made smaller by 1, so it would fit, with a pendant light over that table and a pendant light over that counter. And then the ceiling lights, for the most part, are these from the Sleek Bathroom Kit, which I think are great. They give off a lot of light. Over here, through this door, is the bathroom for the downstairs bedroom, as well as the guest bathroom. So we've got some bathroom clutter there, some curtains up on the wall, and then a little bit of decor in a row. Over here, I do only have just the 1 window, but it looked weird with just 1 window covering there. So I put 2 over there so it looks like it's supposed to be that way. That was my idea anyway. It's not perfect, but I think it works. They are all even, so it kind of looks like you've got a window that goes all the way across the size of the tub, which I think is really, really good. Now, if we come back down, not that far down, we can go into, I'm calling this Grandma's bedroom. So she's got her knitting and her crochet there, or needlepoint. The little shelf with a plant and light. She's got a little collage. She's got her floral wallpaper, some knickknacks, little plant in the corner, her gorgeous 4-post bed, closet, little plant above her closet, beautiful gray curtains that go with the bed, and her nightstand with some clutter on it. She has her own little downstairs balcony, which is really, really cute. And that is it for her bedroom. Now we go upstairs. Grandma has the downstairs because she's grandma. She needs to have a downstairs. And I decided not to put a curtain here. I thought about it, but the curtain was going to be sitting on the stairs, so people are going to be stepping on it all the time. Not in The Sims, of course, but in reality. Plus, all that window does is look at this blank wall, so I didn't think that was a big deal. So we come upstairs on this landing here, and here is where we have the shared computer desk. So if it's a little too loud anywhere, that's why you've got the noise-canceling headphones, so you can just cancel out all the noise behind you or around you, and you can do whatever you need to work on. A little bit of clutter, some wall decor, some more wall decor here, which I really like that. I never know what to do with like medium and tall wall height, but I like this idea a lot. Being above like a doorway height, I think it works really well. And I really, really like it a lot. You can't tell. Now, here is the hallway closet, which is packed full of junk. So you got some storage, you've got some board games, you've got, old games they don't play anymore, baby stuff, binders, and up here you've got more clutter and boxes and junk. So yeah, if we go all the way down the hallway, we've got what is essentially the parents' bathroom. It is not attached to their bedroom by a door, but it is right next to their bathroom. So same thing that's downstairs, except the picture is different for sure, and the clutter is just a little bit different. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. This is the parents' bedroom, which I kind of like. It's a little small, but that's okay. It's a cute house. Businesses and hobbies bed, one of my favorites. I love it. A little bit of clutter. And back here, we've got a little yoga mat and exercise ball because she wants to get into yoga, but she hasn't done it yet. We've got the hanging plants and baskets over there. Some pictures on this wall, and as well as a scroll, mirror, dresser, and then family portraits and a little bit of clutter. It's not a ton of stuff. But I don't think you really need it in this house because the rooms are kind of squishy. So I think anything more than that isn't going to be a good thing. Wait, what room am I going to now? Oh, this here is the daughter's bathroom. So basically the same thing, different paintings or different pictures, different clutter, but otherwise pretty much the same. Nothing is really all that different. I forgot to show you something. In the parents' bedroom, you go out this door. This is their balcony. This is the parents' balcony. Again, nothing spectacular. Now, if we go back down the hallway, oops, I passed it. Now you can go into the daughter's bedroom. I think it's cute. I think it looks so nice. And I've really, really loved these walls, this wall covering for the medium wall height. I think it looks great. I think it worked out wonderfully. But we do have her mirror. She's got her own scroll. She's got a light over the mirror so she can make sure she can see herself. We've got some butterflies and some cute pink pictures up there with her diary and some books, a light. Above her closet, she's got string lights with all of her friends. And then over here, we have her dresser with a little bit of clutter, her jewelry box, makeup, all that stuff, and some pictures on the wall. And then this is her tiny little balcony, but she doesn't care. At least she has a balcony. She's happy with that. And then this here is the sheer curtain lights, flag. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. I can't remember. But anyway, I did use the long ones, but what I did is I let them go into the wall, which goes into the closet. Woo, sorry, too far. So as you see, her curtains go into her parents' closet, but they don't know. It's above the closet, no big deal. It just gives their closet a little bit more light, I guess. So that is that. One thing I forgot to show you was one more set of stairs in the stairwell up here for the upper deck is a little cluster of plants. And I didn't think this room needed window or curtains because they don't need them. It's not necessary. And then I do have a glass ceiling. Isn't that nice? So you get all the light you need in this little room. And then, of course, your full decking up here. I think this looks so cute. I like it. It's so different than what I'm used to making, but I really do like this one. This one was a lot of fun to put together. The floor plan took me a minute and I had to tweak just a wee bit, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. I did enjoy doing it. It was a little difficult, but not too difficult. Oh, and the other thing I added was these doohickeys here. What are those? A clothing hook. And I made it smaller by 1, and I put it at the top of the gutters because essentially what that does is we're going to pretend there's a little hole right here. So when it rains, that water will go down to that little hole, which carries it onto the drain that brings it outside. So that's what that's for, since there are no gutters. And that makes sense. Like in reality, it makes a lot of sense. So that is the whole build. I'll show you the top down so you can get a little bit better idea. That's the upper deck. This is the second floor. So here are the stairs with the landing, the little office desk, the parents' bathroom, parents' bedroom, daughter's room, her bathroom, the junk closet essentially, and the front balcony. Then on the main floor, you've got grandma's bedroom, her bathroom / guest bathroom, a little place to eat, the kitchen with the bar top, living room, stairs, and the laundry room there with the porch in the front and grandma's balcony out there. So that's it. I hope you guys like it. I hope it was worth the wait. Sometimes I can't do like a floor plan build and do, the full build, finishing it off and decorating and adding clutter and all of that, because it does take me kind of a long time sometimes to do cluttering and whatnot. But I think it's easier for me to break it up into 2 videos so that I'm not forcing myself to get it done. I can just take my time and do it properly and hopefully give you a good video. So if you want to see anything different or if you have any other suggestions, as always, you're welcome to leave any and all comments, questions, and suggestions down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you want to download this one, it is on the gallery under hashtag long Pinterest home, as well as my personal hashtags lilmomma and Momma-One. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, almost 4 rows of stuff, of packs and kits. I will say when I first logged in today, I think I had a little over 1 row. I didn't have more than 2 rows. So I had like a row and 1/3 or something like that. But in any case, if you want to download it, that's where it is. If you redo it, let me know how it goes and where I can find it so I can show it off. In any case, until next time, y'all, have fun.